Well, I've got to say, boys, I'm quite chipper this morning. Um,
Oh yeah.
the beer that I consumed yesterday had absolutely no effect on me, even though I scoffed a little bit more than usual. I thought, oh, I'm going to wake up with an horrendous hangover, but I didn't.
Well, as long as it had an effect on you last night, though. Otherwise, it
As
was
long as it,
pointless.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what I was going to
yeah,
say.
no.
Like,
So long as it had an effect on you while you were drinking it, Andy.
well, I started to get a little bit fuzzy, but here's the thing, Dave. I started a little bit earlier than normal.
Ah.
yeah.
So it was spread over a longer period of time.
Yep.
Uh,
So you drink slower when you start earlier. Is that what you're saying?
Possibly, and it's just the accumulation of getting rid of the stuff before I get on to the last pint type of thing. Um, and do you know why I was started a bit earlier? This is the next question. You might know why.
Celebration day.
Yes. Why would I have wanted to start earlier and possibly continued in the same vein?
It's got to be a sporting related
It is
celebration.
a sporting related celebration.
We're
The-
crossing to you, Phil, to guess what sporting event was on yesterday.
Was it England getting hammered by Afghanistan by any chance?
Rugby. Was it
Oh,
rugby?
be quiet. No, it's not England and Afghanistan. No, it was England managing to overcome the might of Fiji, who,
Rugby. Rugby.
yeah, who of course turned you guys over in the group stage. Um, Given a different set of circumstances, England could have well been playing Australia instead of Fiji, but unfortunately, you didn't get through.
Hmm.
And I'm not rubbing it in. I would have
Doesn't
just
sound like
preferred.
that.
Uh,
Yes.
but
So who are you playing next?
the might of South Africa, they played a brilliant game. I mean, both games that I saw yesterday were brilliant. But South Africa managed to edge out France 20, I think it's 29-28. It was really
Great.
close game,
Yeah.
as indeed was the England game against Fiji.
I
Uh,
would have thought you'd be a bit of a holdout, Andy, and not be with this newfangled modern term of rugby. I would have thought you'd go with rugger.
Rugger, rugger.
Isn't that one of the names for the code?
Well, rugger, yeah. It's not a phrase that crosses my lips or
Okay.
uh, is said to me very often.
Right.
No, rugby, rugby.
Okay.
Right. Cape Fear. There we are.
Sounded like a big wine being poured down there, Dave.
It does. I heard the glugging of.
That's the Katnook Estate making its debut, and it's going down very nice there. I just had my first sip. It's pretty smooth.
Very good.
It's not my usual $7 a bottle flonk. Did Dave tell you he hosted a bit of a fancy dinner actually?
I was aware of it. I don't know how it went.
It went fantastic.
Yeah. Did you end up doing the asparagus or not?
I did, and I probably took them a little bit too far, but they still went down okay.
Yep. Yeah. No, it's pretty hard to destroy asparagus that way.
Yeah, but all the dishes, like I did the Boquerone dish first, and that was fantastic, and that's easy to do. And then I did pea soup with scallops and speck, and that was really good. And then sous vide salmon with creamed corn sauce and tomatoes and asparagus.
That's a bit of a disaster.
That's the end of you, Dave.
Yep, I'm gone. That's first cut. That's fine.
Jeez.
It's a hard score.
I'll tell you what, he's laid down his king already. Gonna be a
Well,
close one.
Andy's just toying with us.
There
Yes,
we
he's
are.
gone full brood on the first hole.
All
Well,
brewed.
the way the form's been lately, it's just impossible to pick who's going to. So, I reckon. Oh God, who's going to win this? Dave, it's your turn.
Me? No.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know whether this is going to make any difference to that prophecy, but Friday's, it was Saturday's game against Dave saw a resumption of
Normal
It was-
programming.
yeah.
So
was-
I heard.
It was pretty hot. Dave didn't really have an answer, did you?
No, I did tell Phil that you had thumped me soundly and put me into busted, which was true.
Yeah.
But today is another day.
Yes, well, that's the thing. That is the thing, because the day before you were all over.
All
the
over the places at
Yeah.
6s and 7s.
You were at 6s and
Eight.
7s, quite literally at 6s and 7s.
Yes, so I gave him the confidence boost he needed at my expense, and now we'll see what happens tonight.
That's looking pretty good.
Right.
That might bounce left nicely.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
Or
Fantastic. Gorgeous.
Very nice. I think my putt is going to be horrible.
This is sinkable.
No.
Oh, gee, it was good direction.
No.
Just be a little bit more.
This is the hardest putt of the night.
You hope.
Oh my god, how am I going to get this close? It's just going to dive back to the right, but if I get it, oh, I don't like much about this.
It's looking pretty good.
it's hard.
Stop. I want the read.
Well, you get a read from me, Dave.
Somewhat of a read.
What's for breakfast there, Andy?
It's malted wheaties and some grapes by.
Oh.
Oh,
done.
Nice start. As soon as Phil named you the winner, Dave, you just sparked up.
Well, we'll see. Well, I haven't done anything except for that putt, so.
It was a pretty big something.
True.
it was a good save. Right, okay, and we know which way it's going to go. It just depends on how fast. Oh, pity.
Went pretty hard. Got me second guessing how much to give this one now. About there, because.
Yep.
Tony.
Had to go in.
Now, you know, we talked about moving the game to Wednesday night this week.
Yeah.
Turns out that Wednesday night and Thursday night I've got stuff on with Harvey's end of year things. So
Yep.
can we possibly move it to Friday night, which is what you guys normally play anyway? So
A Friday night threesome.
is that
Friday
okay?
night. Yeah, it's okay for me.
Cool.
Works for me.
All right. It's on.
Dave can't play Wednesday or Thursday this week, so he's playing on the Friday when normally Andy and I have our one-on-one battle.
Right.
So Friday night.
Well-
Right.
Well, it now brings me to the next supplementary question: is are you free on Thursday, Dave?
Yes, I am. I see where you're going with this, Andy.
Yeah.
We're
Play your
Yes,
pairs
yes.
on Thursday.
Yeah.
okay, you're on.
This could be very good.
That's very, very nice. That's really nice.
It is. It's a ripper.
I think I've earned something.
So hang on a minute. What's going on there? I thought you were drinking wine, or are you mixing? Or is it milk?
I know. He just told me he needed a refill, so he's going in tandem here.
Yeah, I'm mixing my drinks, Andy, but I'm celebrating tonight.
Let's go on.
It's a long story, but I'm celebrating that I'm not buying a house, which I was considering doing. I was going to buy a house in league with my sister, but we've changed our minds and we're not going to go that road now, which suits me fine because it was all going to be a lot of work and annoyance and stress. And I really didn't want to do it that much. So I'm happy it's not happening.
Okay. Ooh.
Two.
It does.
Wow.
It's not a great approach.
Whoa!
Better. It's in a better spot for the putt. Wow.
I tell you what, your approach shots are on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the rest of the game. It's just going down the toilet.
It's good.
Which one are you eating?
That one in the middle.
Yeah, that one
Nice.
goes great with that.
Oh, okay.
It's unbelievable combo. Very generous. Scoop. Swedish.
Wow.
Right, 1 inch uphill. Gonna go with my gut. Gut says it's about there. No, there. No, there. I don't think I'm going with my gut at all.
Your gut's an idiot. Ah, the second one.
If I'd hit it a bit softer,
Yeah.
Well, I'm starting to think I need to make something here because I had the pair of you on the rack on hole 1 and I got nothing out of it. How does that work?
well, it works well for us.
Yeah, I know it does. I mean, in our last game, you both started off with birdies and I bogeyed, and then I bogeyed the next hole, and I think I had 3 straight bogeys right as
You stormed your way to the back of the field.
in rapid succession. Well, this looks very taking my time with this middle of the hole.
Tony Gregg would say, "Oh, that looks very adjacent."
Yes.
Lovely.
Nice. There you go, Andy. You've got, and
This is a horrible little putt.
Oh, great.
it's a great putt. That was not an easy putt. It's a bit easier because I kind of saw it.
Yep.
All right. Well, you earned your lead, Andy.
Half 4. Oh, this is a brute of a hole.
Mm.
Right, let's have
Don't
see.
hit that seat off the tee.
Has that leaked too far right? It has. Might be first cut.
I do not want to miss the fairway on this hole. So,
Nice, isn't it? You know, it's always fine with headline.
when it clings to the glass.
No, when it's a little bit long.
Mm.
Nice drive.
That is smooth. How much was that one?
$40.
$40 bottle. You can get good wine for not too much, can't you? Because that.
I mean, that'd be $150 if you bought it in Europe. Or,
Yeah.
That's a nice drive as well, Dave.
Thanks, Andy.
Yep.
And big.
He's gone brute.
Super brute.
Well,
And I like the distance out as well.
up that line.
That's a good hit.
Off the club.
On fire, Andy.
That's
Right.
your worst approach for the night.
But that,
Go back to the practice ground.
That is unbelievable.
228 out of the rough.
Three holes,
Yeah.
and three fantastic.
Incredible. Bring this one in.
But I'm afraid, Phil, that this game has a very tenuous hold on me from round to round, and indeed within the round.
Yeah. Well, that's the game of golf, isn't it? Really?
It is. I mean, it's
It's remarkable how the video version of the game, the computer game version, stays true to that fundamental truth about golf.
yeah. You never know when the next oh baby's going to come from, and when the next shank into the neighbouring course is going to happen.
And your putts will be on fire one day, and they'll be
Yeah.
Sliding
Right.
past all day the next.
yeah.
Another good looking shot.
This is a fantastic looking
This
shot.
is a quality game tonight.
Oh,
I tell you.
this
Wow.
is just a bit more run.
And he's gone for the free read.
Please.
Oh, baby!
God.
It's a no baby.
Oh,
Wow.
my God.
Very good.
It's a tough school tonight, boy.
Who's on the winning team? Wow. Believe me, I think it's less. I'll be right first.
Well, you're certainly giving me some good information there.
Yeah, you should have got a bit of a read from that.
Trouble is, it's $14.5. Oh, 14.5.
It's tracking.
Christ.
Oh!
For a great putt. reward.
Thought I'd snagged it.
Give me the light, Dave.
Thanks, Davo. I should be fine.
Well, you're not going to get many par fours of this sort of length, 500 yards,
No.
tap in. In fact, on many courses, that would have been an eagle.
That was about as stress-free as a long par 4 could get, the way we played it.
Mm.
All three of us.
Going back on the wind.
It's not going to, Dave.
Well,
First cut.
it's possible that it's not reachable, but it was a bad hit, so that you guys will probably get within range.
574. It's not a short one.
No, I suspect Andy might get to about 280 out, and with a slight headwind, I don't think it's doable.
Oh, we're going to see in a moment. That should be
I
Should be
don't
on
think
there.
they're much further than Dave's shot there.
287 out.
So yeah, not doable in 2.
Well, not with
Yeah.
normal fairways and greens. A little bit hard.
It's a funny old course, this one.
Yes.
It's almost like a country sort of course.
Well, it's almost like it's just amongst the cow paddocks, really.
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Well, you would think so, but it may have a sting in its tail, this course, I believe.
It can play tough on the pole.
And it's Cape Fear, so doesn't that mean it should be by the sea? We haven't seen the sea yet.
Well, that's
Is
my...
that the back nine?
It's there
Standing.
somewhere.
Well, there's a place about 30 k's out of Ballarat called Cape Clear.
Okay.
There's no water or coast anywhere near it.
Right.
That angle in.
Interesting.
How far out is that? Is that pitching range?
42
It
yards.
is. Ooh.
The wildebeest are pleased.
They are.
Where does that go? That's closer. Oh, it's flop range.
Well, it is flop
Absolutely.
range. 69.
Another nice shot.
Yep.
Oh, Dave,
Yeah.
what are you for your supper tonight?
I had what Dave had on Saturday night. Sous vide salmon.
Nice.
It was lovely.
Let me ask Dave.
Yeah.
I do my sous vide salmon at 49 degrees for 40 minutes. What
I
you
do mine for 45 minutes.
at 49.
Yeah.
There really isn't much difference between.
No,
40 and
well, you
45.
could do it for another 10 minutes after that and it would still be fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like I'll remove the skin and then put it back in the water while Zed's cooking her salmon.
Zed does it different, does she?
Yeah, she likes it, well, the way we used to, which was in a fry pan with oil. Nice shot.
Oh, fantastic shot.
I'm just watching it to memorise the break. Okay, 3 inches left to right coming back.
Yeah, so Zed gets a bit more of a crust on the
Yeah.
on the outside.
Yeah, well, I like she adds whole pile of salt pre-frying it in a pan, and it's bloody delicious.
Okay.
Yeah. You
Well, it
That's-
definitely needs salt. You've always got to salt
by brining it that way, it changes the texture in the sous vide machine. It makes it a bit firmer, but still flaky.
Ah, yes, there's the ocean. It's calm
Yeah.
down.
If you're coated in a meteorite and then a 120-foot wave.
Yeah, or
Come on.
it. Well,
That's a-
that's...
And
Oh.
good part.
putting is on point tonight. What did I say? 3 inches. I think it's 2 because it was slowing down.
Wow.
So, you really gave that a good old hit there.
Right in the middle.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not really Cape Fear today, is it?
It's not that
It's
tearful.
more Cape slightly agitated.
Interesting.
Cape
It
irritable.
is
Cape,
interesting.
Cape discomforted.
Cape hemorrhoid.
Oh
think we
no!
Oh,
I got away with it, but
Best line in. Quick
no!
reach misses.
Oh!
Oh, that's a disgrace.
Wow! And it's fairway. Oh, that was such a bad hit. Mistimed everything. Just,
I think you should chip it back into the bunker on principle.
yes,
Dave.
I think you're right.
oh. Okay, let's have a look down here. Oh. Let's see whether I've managed to lay it up short that bunker.
Yep.
Yes.
That is definitely the tiger line, Andy. I like that line. I'm going to follow you. Yeah. I'll make it the other way.
It's direct.
Do there and do this. Just ensure I don't go too far.
It's good. Well, I think you'll be further. Oh no, same. Very nice.
Let's see. Dave's got the exciting shot. It's not that bad. Nothing in the way.
I thought I was plugged for a second.
It should have been plugged, shouldn't it?
It did come down pretty vertical.
Line.
Bad.
It's looking pretty damn good.
And a bit of
Oh,
a
if it
run.
holds. Yeah, it's not holding.
But not a disaster. It's the master of flop. Slightly there and just gently draw it in. Something. 55, not enough. Could be that one. Put it left. Rubbish.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That could be bunker bound.
No.
Oh, yes. Jesus.
Good call. that. Stay.
Similarly left.
Oh, I'm going bunker as
Following
well.
straight down in there. Or is it going to pull up?
I think it's going to pull up.
It's gathering pace. Oh, ooh.
Wow.
You see?
I'm going to get this one wrong. Is the 84 club enough? I think so, but jeez. I'm going to get this wrong.
A super shot.
Oh,
Ooh.
bugger.
Bit of backspin.
Yeah. I don't even know the line.
Right.
Yep, good job.
It's all right. Now, which flop to use? Try the 51.
Oh,
Too much.
Oh,
Really unusual for the 51
Did.
to go like that, but anyway.
I mean, the carry was only 39 feet, Dave, so I don't know why it went as. It was obviously hit long and right, slide.
Wow, just let me go. It was there.
I knew there was some, but I couldn't
Yeah.
work out how much.
Mm.
Maybe a $250 prosciutto lump.
Oh,
Wow.
Dave, you're
Always
funny.
up.
bloody hell.
So, at least 3 clutch putts. So fantastic. It was only 2 weeks ago you couldn't sink anything over 5 foot.
Yeah. Yep.
Ah,
Oh, it's pretty hard fought.
Just come back.
2-2 and even. Right.
Yeah,
46.
that was a par 4, wasn't it?
It was.
No, that was a hard par 4. I thought
Yeah.
it was a par 5.
Yeah, I just did that bad bunker shot.
Mm.
Don't. Ooh.
Oh, listen.
Wow, impressive.
Well, you bounced on the fairway, you stayed on the fairway. To my mind, that's not the definition of a disgrace. So I'm not going to say those words. I might be thinking them, but I'm not going to say.
Right. You did say the word in your explanation, mind you, but
Oh, now the question is, do I really want to be where Dave is? The answer is no, I don't.
Who's going to build Uncle Dave?
It seems like a good course for a bit of imagination.
Don't you think it'd be a bit of fun to play windy?
Mm.
78 yards. He's gone for the shot in.
Mm.
I see his strategy.
Probably gone straight over that bunker on the left. Whew, what a bounce.
I thought I'd try and do what Andy did.
You're hedging your bets, though, somewhere between me and Andy.
Yeah, but I feel like, well, I can't say what I'm planning to do
Yep.
because Andy's about to have a shot.
Backspin.
Oh!
Oh,
That was
gosh.
like an inch from coming down to the pin.
Yeah.
That's better. Good. Okay, Dave.
All right.
Messing up there. Ooh.
Oh.
He had to chop it so much it was never going to get backspin. That was the problem.
Okay.
Oh, 13 feet, 13 inches downhill. That's a slick shot.
No.
Sweet. We'll try that combo.
Thanks.
Blue cheese with quince paste.
Mm. Good.
Yeah,
Good
not
man.
a bad little chip.
Sweet.
Oh, this is interesting.
Interesting in a nice way, I hope.
Maybe. I think there's a real chance this might be flat.
Ooh.
Or not. Look at it take off. Jesus.
Wow. All right, suddenly I've got a little window here.
Wow, that was a terrible shot.
Not me.
Oh,
Oh.
Turned straight, didn't it?
Yes. Feels like it's got to go that slightly. Has to. This way it looks like it goes that way. Very confused. Let's see what Paul says. 4 inches. Yeah, thanks, Paul. Thanks for nothing.
Well, maybe it's straight then. Although we shouldn't be saying that.
Yeah, right edge. Let's see what happens. No, we're going to go middle. Bugger it. Maybe just. Oh crap! It was right to left. That's where I had it.
Okay, well. Merest smidgen of left to right. Not much.
Ended up with right inside, didn't it? Right side.
Yeah, it was
It's never going to miss.
more than I anticipated. That's the first blemish on your card, Dave.
Yes, deserved it. It was a terrible putt.
Ooh, interesting par 3.
It is an interesting par 3.
Oh wow!
It's a tough par.
Let's just have a look at this.
In real life, I couldn't even reach this in
No, no, that's true. That's your best drive, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was my best drive 25 years ago as well.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Downhill with a tailwind.
Unless I use the Mo Norman swing, it'll still be good.
Mm.
Okay. That's not going to make the green. That's the next best thing, though.
Yeah,
It is.
nicely
Right.
landed on the tongue.
Your carry was 226. So I think you hit the. Oh, it's in there. Hey. Okay. That. There.
Oh, that's a lovely shape.
Another beauty, Dave.
Oh, gee, it's rolled off the wrong way though.
Unlucky.
That's lucky, very unlucky. It just didn't gather. It really, it started going right and then it ran left.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, really. That's the vagaries of golf.
Dave's just gone straight at it. It's 3 wood.
It's going to be sort of similar to yours, I
He's
think.
going to join me for sure.
Yeah.
And he's going to give me.
I honestly don't think that's a bad spot for either of you. What
Yeah.
you didn't do was be 20 yards short. Oh,
What's this?
What the
oh,
hell?
this happened again.
Oh,
What?
You- This
Okay.
happened on Friday as well, or Saturday.
It's just, it's discounted
is-
the shots.
It's,
I had
I don't
exactly
know why
the
it does
same-
this. It's done it twice now, in 2 games, and it's before that it's done it twice in the whole period.
So you're
in
all
10
going to
years.
play all your first shots again?
No, it'll just happen to Andy.
Okay,
The game hates him.
right. So is this your first shot or your third?
Fresh.
Well, if you hit it at the same spot, it'll be your
Same
first.
shot. Yeah. So we'll just use common sense to work out what to do at the end.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Another one down there.
So if he gets down into from here, you know, we'll just assume he
Obviously,
would have done it
that's
from
right.
the other spot.
Yeah.
And so you get a putt.
Yeah.
Okay. That's twice in.
Yeah.
That's very, very, very bizarre.
It is, isn't it? It's,
Have you got a, like, you know, some laptops have that little button in the middle of their keyboard or something?
none of us are using laptops. We're all using full-on PCs.
Yeah.
I've got the stupid view, Dave.
Yeah, I had the stupid view as well. Just press C, you'll go straight to normal.
Oh,
Tipped off to the right. There we go. But maybe that's the answer all the time.
No, it's not. No.
Just this,
If you do it when you have the stupid view of putting, it just cycles through all the different views.
Yeah.
But when you're off the green, hitting C will take you to the correct view straight away.
wow, you are the expert of the stupid view.
Yeah, clearly you don't get the stupid view often enough off the greens.
It could be epitaph on your gravestone.
Oh, look at this!
Oh, it's going to go!
Oh,
Yo!
What a shot!
That was never going to miss.
No.
Bounds back in the contention.
It's definitely right to left. Question is, do I flop this or do I chip it? I think chip it. It's not great. Right. Three. That's straight. Oh, that's... I'd really do this going in, but I don't think it's quite straight. I think it's a little bit left to right. I'm going to do something I don't normally do, and that's look from behind the hole. It was a little bit left.
Alright, so at the end we just take one off your score, Andy.
Right, so
So you got 2 under instead of.
yeah.
Nice, Dave. That was a good save.
Well, you helped me a lot there, Dave, and so did you,
Look
Andy.
at that.
You both
Oh,
confirmed
well,
it.
sorry. Mailman's -2.
Yeah,
I was
and
gonna
he's
say.
leading by 1.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, what is surprising about that incident is it never happens with a putt. It only happens with the tee shot.
Hmm.
What is it? And the fact that it's happened to me twice in the last 2 games.
And I reckon we've seen it maybe twice in the last 5 years before that, and now 2 in 2 games. Look at the pin.
Got it.
It's a vicious one. Oh, pit stop.
And they were set it easy, weren't they?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Very nice. Okay.
See if you can park yourself in the middle of those two, Andy.
I'll try my best. Can't guarantee. Where are you? Oh, yes, I can see you. No. It's a little bit right of where I wanted to hit it.
Should be okay.
Pretty teach.
Looks great.
Well, look at this.
Will it check?
Oh,
No check, but that's all right.
It is alright.
It's a putt from there.
shame though, with the check it would have been just a few feet away.
Yeah, this is not an easy pin to get close to. Alright, that's my secret strategy. It's too much input. going to go down that swale. Don't go down that swale. It's going to stop. Fuck it.
Well, there's something going on here. Both of you went big, so I'm assuming that Uncle Dave went with a pitching wedge. I'm slightly closer. So I'm hitting the 120 club.
Pretty good choice.
Shot. All worked out.
Was that right, Dave? Did you go with
I hit the 134,
the? Yeah.
but I slightly punched mine, so
I chopped the crap out of the 146 club because I don't have the 134. Didn't chop it enough. Now, got this. 39. Turn right, not left, the other way.
Oh,
Stupid brain.
interesting.
Happy about that.
It looked like you should have gone the other way.
Yeah.
Oh!
You're a master reader of greens.
You were right and we were wrong. we both thought it was going the other way.
We were using sign language going, this is going right to left for sure. What's he doing?
It was a quick exchange of glances once you lined it up.
And now we know nothing about greens.
Yeah, exactly.
oh. Okay. One.
That was, oh!
There's quite a bit in it.
Yep.
Good.
Right. 8. Reachable if you hit the fairway.
Well, you can't be disappointed with the choice of bathing locations on this hole.
Oh no.
Oh,
Right. Right. Right.
What?
Right. Don't go in the.
That's a high brim bunker as well. What did you say? As long as you hit the
Fairway.
I thought you were going to say something else when you started.
That's a good line.
Yeah, that's the
Out of it.
Man. You're gonna have a crack.
Very- It's ready.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
No, it's
Miles away.
still on.
There's a few very long par fives in this course because the other one was 573, I think.
Yeah.
587.
I think that's bunkered.
No, it's alright.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
you got
fine.
a very nice bounce there as well.
All right. So I'm not feeling so bad now. At least no one's getting on in 2. I don't think. Not with normal fairways.
It depends on the bounce, the first bounce, to identify how close we're going to get. It's a good hit.
It's a good hit, but it's not going to make it.
If it's within flop range, they will be happy. If it's not,
How can
It
you
won't
tell
be.
which
No.
spin going for?
because the game will automatically aim at the correct one. So
Okay.
that one's too far to the left, so that's not it.
Yeah.
But if you imagine a giant super hook that ends up on the green but 70 yards away, Andy's had a crack at that shot, but he hasn't done it.
Yep.
37 yards, awkward distance. Right, I'm not going to mess with this. I'm just going to hit that. Leave myself with 0 chance of hitting the lip.
I should be back in a minute.
Yep.
Right, what do you hate?
Gosh. Concert green, that is.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if you pull it left, disaster.
Yeah.
Can't afford to do that. Uh-oh.
Oh, like that.
It'll pull up.
Oh no, that's all right.
Is it?
Oh
Is it?
my god!
Oh,
Come
oh.
on! Oh, that's a disgrace.
Ah. Where it go? It was always,
Yeah.
it was always touch and go.
I might have to cabinet ditching myself up. Would you like it?
No, I'm alright. It's delicious as it is.
43.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, to celebrate.
5 or 6. It's going to be pegging the ears back. Great.
5 or 6 of which?
This.
Of that?
Yeah.
As well
Plus
as
that.
Wow, okay. But glad I didn't tip you to it.
If I win, then it's time to worry about
Yeah.
my overall state.
Oh. Hmm.
That is amazing stuff.
Is that pork? Looks like pork.
Yeah.
Sherry. Spanish sherry. Pedro Jimenez. It's a certain have a smell of it. It's all right.
Ah.
You have to get the bite. Just skidded.
Well, that was a very poorly executed shot.
It is.
It's
It's
fast.
amazing.
And the sheriff.
I never have it in the house, but I need it for the party, and I'm going to spend a couple of months getting rid of it.
Did I tell you my favourite ever Christmas story involving?
No?
Stay there. Stay there. Stay there.
Oh, we were in Sharjah.
Yeah.
In and we always rotated who would host Christmas,
Right.
and in where I was in the suburb of Shargan, there was another Australian guy who lived with his wife, maybe half a dozen doors down on the other side of the street.
Shots. Shots.
He did! Oh my god!
Very good effort.
So we're there, and you know the party's going off, and it's pop. It's like everyone says they'll bring different. So someone does this, someone does Christmas cake, someone does the vegetables. So it worked that way, great. So we're over there, and I had to go back. That's right. So I had to walk 100 metres back up the right side of the road, which is just a lane. So I'm walking back, and there's no one around. clear sunny day. Beautiful.
Your putting, Andy, has been great.
No one's around.
Well, unfortunately, I'm starting to have to make some clutch putts.
Front wall.
Yeah,
So
so
you can't see your
There's
feet.
just no one.
There's no one around, so I'm walking up the street, and I forget whether I was walking with Lola or someone else. I just this year we've just got absolutely everything that you could have for Christmas.
Good.
That's
Nice putt.
amazing
So-
putting. Gear.
And the only thing we don't have is some bluebane cheese. That's the only thing we're missing.
Yeah.
Right? And so we're walking along, and as we get to our house, out of the house that's exactly opposite our house, suddenly the door swings open, and Elaine's there. And Elaine is an English engineer, and her daughter also goes to the school that Justin's gone to, and I've driven her there along with Justin the whole year. And she had a bag with her with a string, and she said, I just wanted to catch her for Christmas and say thank you ever so much for driving Ruby to school every day, and just have this for Christmas, please. And I opened it up, and it was pork and bluebane cheese.
Fantastic.
It's unbelievable, and it
Wow.
was absolutely delicious. But it just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Fantastic. Well, you could put some of that in there and have the bluebane cheese. It'd be replicating the event.
Ford is a very dangerous drink.
Yeah. Remember once I was in Dan Murphy's. There was a 4-litre cask of port marked down from $48 to $10.
Did you do it, Dave? Did you do it?
So I bought it.
Oh my God.
It took me a while to get through it, and I thought, never again.
No. So, like, you didn't at any point think, I'll just flush this down the drain?
It was during my poor phase. I couldn't afford to throw money away. I almost became an alcoholic. Other than that, it was good. All right. 25, 10. Oh, I see the shot. Time.
Well, all I can say about that last conversation is, I'm going to say this once and once only. This is a house of simple pleasures that includes the abstention of consuming large amounts of liquor.
That was a nice shot, Dave.
Well, after your story about last night, I'm not so sure, Andy.
Yeah, well,
The funny thing about the English too is when you talk about drinking, you talk about in volumes of pints at a time, which still is incredible to me.
yeah. Well, I the way I look at drinking beer is, I look back to the age before sanitation, where drinking beer was safer than drinking water. That's a creed that I've attempted to maintain for the last 50 years.
Yeah, it's a very small straw you're clutching at there, Andy, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
You may have had a whole string of ailments, but diarrhea wasn't one of them.
This will be an entertaining cut.
This will be an incredibly interesting one.
67, 72. Okay. 72. And unfortunately, it goes downhill once I get. Okay. 22. Okay, so I think I've got to hit it about 65 feet, and then it'll go down to maybe 40. 65 feet, right. I think something like that. 58. Okay, right. 65 feet. The pace wasn't too bad.
Yeah, no,
pace
that's
is
a good
alright.
result.
There's a little bit right to left. Well, green goes that way. It's got to go right to left. And it's 12 inches downhill, so we'll be super careful. Not hit it too hard. I think it's out there. Yeah. Inches downhill, so I can't hit it too hard.
Yep. Reasonable.
Yeah, I'm happy. Firm left edge, that should go.
I'll tell you what, it's pretty.
It's still tight.
It is very tight.
Andy's 2, Dave's 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Good.
very-
Oh, Dave. Right in the middle.
Cruel.
No stress on the second one.
Okay. Line 1.
Yes.
Yep.
Good read. Great read. Clutch putt.
That's. I think it was Uncle Dave who was doing a few clutch putts earlier on, but I'm clutch putting now.
You're the clutch king.
Between you two, you've sunk probably 7 really good putts.
Yeah.
Maybe more. Been amazing
Yeah.
quality.
Well, you haven't done so bad yourself, Dave. We're only one behind.
Yeah, it's hard fought this game.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure how I'm only one behind. I don't even feel like I've been.
Well,
It's like if everyone picked up a shot on the first or second hole, and it's just been pars since then. pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, the course isn't giving much away. It would, if you had difficult pins and wins, this would be tough.
It will be
Then it would be Cape Fear.
Oh, what to do?
Hard.
you're looking at cutting the corner a bit, I think.
I was, but now I'm not.
You did cut the corner.
Well, no, I don't think that was where Dave was looking.
No, I was looking at another spot, but I then chose to go back to the traditional line.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that line.
No, the other line, I was worried I might make the distance. Like that. Ooh.
Oh, I judged it to perfection.
Oh.
73, so. Oh, goodness me. So, right of that, yeah. Up there. Let's see whether that's cut
That's
the
the
corner.
tiger line, and Andy's taken it, and look at that.
Yeah.
Being rewarded.
Got the 10 mile per hour wind.
You just saved 15 yards.
Mm.
Well, we'll see whether that translates into an easier approach shot. It's another straight drive approach.
Looks so good.
Get
Oh.
in!
Oh!
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 Great shot.
Wow.
Bloody hell.
Nice. Do I need to say nice shot?
No.
just tell the man it was a fluke.
That looks pretty good too.
Oh, come on, you two. I feel as though I'm missing the party here a little bit.
Come on, speed up. Speed up.
It's not really going to, is it?
Well, he's still coming.
Go.
Now I've got a very slick putt.
Fractional backspin with it.
Yeah.
Coming handy
Just
there,
a
big
whiff.
time. Yeah. Maybe, like a strong breeze.
Well, that was a 120 club.
That's
That
looking
should
alright.
have more spin than mine did, but it didn't.
Little bit. Just hooked it. Look,
18 feet, 9 inches downhill. I figure if I can belt this, I can just take the line out of play.
Yeah, exactly. Just the pin just is when you hit the button.
It should be straight coming back.
In theory.
the greens actually, I think, have been very, very fair. There haven't been any of those odd knuckles that you occasionally get with some greens. You think, how could I possibly see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never get those knuckles on high fades courses. He's very good at smoothing them. Same with Mika. Even though his greens are rambunctious, they don't have knuckles.
I think what some of the designers do is they get the terrain tool or whatever it is, and they just sort of muck around instead of doing the whole sections of a green and moving all the vertices either slightly up or slightly down. They'll just sort of do it in a very small point and just sort of put bumps and humps all over the place.
Which means they're not really looking at it like from a golfer's point of view.
Yeah, well, I think maybe one Monday we might play Bethpage Red, which has got the worst knuckled greens of all courses, and we'll just won't score the stats and give Phil a laugh.
Right.
It's outrageous.
We could play a game of skins there or something.
The US Open was played there.
Yeah, Bethpage Black's a great course, but someone did Bethpage Red, which is on the same piece of land, and they didn't do the greens properly. You should see what the ball does. There'll be a lot of disgrace calls.
Oh!
That's a
My
a
God!
greatest putt ever or a disgrace.
Nice.
That was motoring that as soon as I hit it. I thought that's going to be 10 feet away.
Oh, Andy.
I enjoyed that one.
Bet.
Right.
Well,
Kev pace.
except Dave's got this for birdie, so
Yeah, but Andy's was for birdie as well.
Yeah, Kev pace is what I mean.
Yeah,
They both, yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
suit my real life game.
The one where it goes along the ground.
I'm aiming over there,
Okay.
playing against par 4, 7 iron. at the
How'd this
tree.
be on a very windy day? That'd be very challenging.
Yeah, 7 iron pitching wedge.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
It's okay.
I lunged.
got to run down the hill, isn't it? Into the. Oh, that's okay.
If it gets, yeah, it's a flop. Still,
You almost look like you hit that skinny, like in real life.
Yeah, it was a lunge. Timing was right off.
it really does represent a lot of parts of the game really well.
Okay. Okay, right. Um,
Make a number. What?
Don't get on the green.
Oh.
well, you frightened me with that area down there, Dave.
Really?
Mm,
I
I
don't
didn't.
think it's that bad.
Well,
Maybe.
well, it's. How far are you away? 67 feet.
Nice divot.
Or don't mind.
Don't
Don't
plug.
Make it. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, that had plug written all over it, didn't?
Yeah, but I yelled don't plug, so it was okay.
So listen to you. Fair enough.
Okay, Google, don't plug.
67 up 7.
And the TV's got voice recognition.
No.
Anything you say.
That was terrible.
At least it's
Yeah. That was kind of the reason I didn't fancy being anywhere near you, Dave. The high tariff shot.
I've got to be careful with this one. If I chop it too much, it's going to be short and backspin. Shot. Yeah, I'm very happy.
It's a good shot.
Yep, good.
Not in, but it's a chance of it.
shot as well.
Hmm.
Got that knuckle there. So going.
Stop.
Got the line of the cut grass to.
Okay.
No, all it deserved. After the flop. Yep, very nice.
It was an easy putt. I couldn't see any movement in it.
All right. Two-stroke lead then.
Yeah, he's got a one-stroke lead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because he's
Yeah,
Ah,
that's it.
Yes, yes.
3 1
Yeah, okay, so it was 3
2 from me, 1
Yeah.
from Dave.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty tough par 4. It's long
Yeah.
and against the wind. Yeah, well, you can't get on into. It's fine.
yes.
2 out. Nothing wrong with that. Well, based on that, I'm just going to go with the same shot, I think. Try to.
I think you're okay.
Am I?
Oh, oh,
Oh no, no,
Come
no.
on!
Oh dear.
Oh.
That's a bit dodgy and all.
A little bit.
Right. There's not much in it, is there? There's really
I
not
do.
much. Because that was fine. If you're 2 meters to the right of there,
Yeah,
could be in trouble.
like me.
Further to the right than I wanted.
I can't even get on in 3 anyway. It's too far. I can't even hit that club. It'll just bump into the bank. It's not good.
I looked up after this.
Going to.
Give it a good smack.
That's great.
Pretty good result, Dave.
I couldn't have got it any further up, really. Danger was hitting that upslope along the wood. Yep, better off than on.
Yes.
Let's have a look at this. Okay. Well, anybody that gets it close, and there's only me left, is going to be rewarded, I think, with a decent putt. See how decent.
Well, it's going to run down nicely.
Yeah, beautiful shot, Andy.
Yep.
41 yards. This has got to. It's got to be the. This pitch has to be perfectly struck. Too much. Isn't far off the only disaster.
Great. Oh, yes.
Oh, baby.
that had middle of the hole written all over it as soon as it bounced.
Yes. Did you see that, Dave?
Replay?
Sure.
Look at the skill here. They're the shots that win games.
That's a fantastic shot.
Yeah, well done.
Ta-
I can just relax and become cannon fodder for the game.
But the only problem about that shot, Dave, is it's made my putt. The hole, it was never big to start with, and it's just shrunk.
I thought it might have given you a bit of a read.
Yeah, I can see why.
It certainly has given me a bit of a read.
It was me. I didn't I see that hill?
Well, when you went by, that's the way it all went.
Yeah, the F4. Yeah. How did you like that combo?
It's bloody interesting. Is it the chief?
This is Quince paste.
Ah, chief.
So that's the bit of sugar you get.
Yeah.
Ah, look at this part.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man, what is going on
Oh,
here?
man, I can't wait to see your putting stats tonight. Andy, they're going to be insane.
You guys are just on fire, and I'm just plodding along in a very bad way. Wow. Yes.
I can't do anything to.
well, you putted in. You chipped in and still didn't gain a shot.
Yeah, I can't make any ground on Andy. He's just holding that straight lead.
The quality of this game is outrageous.
Still only a couple of
Happy
shots.
with that.
Oh,
5 from Andy.
behind,
Busted ass category.
yeah. I would take it all back.
Nice drive.
262.
Well, I should be busted ass considering what I'm doing here.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But my sister told me to, so
Well,
what can you do?
it's excusable. If you did, then excuse.
Good.
Get down there.
Bound. Or
The
That was a good downside.
lighthouse is a really good
Oh, look at this.
point.
Oh,
Oh, what's going on? Have you just changed your pill on the tee to a solid 4 ball?
I don't have any extra balls, Andy.
Let's rewind that conversation.
yeah, there's a phrase that can be taken out of context.
Yeah, it can be used for all sorts of blackmail purposes.
Go on, down you go.
it's beautifully sculpted airway there, isn't it?
Yeah. These two are in range, I'm not. Happy with that.
So you should be.
Chance getting on. Oh, that's a beauty.
It's online, but
Happy with that though. 39 feet. Whew.
good approach angle.
Yeah, that's. Oh, I was going to say it's a flop, but no, it's not. Right. Try and get myself out of busting. That's my entertainment now.
That's good. Come on. Come on.
Did you see it release?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's got
harsh.
a. Yeah. No tapping coming back now.
Blimey.
Five.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear. It was like yours. It just it just kept running.
Horseradish.
No?
No, I like horseradish, just not that one.
I love that horseradish.
Yeah.
It's my favourite.
I like them when they're a bit bitey.
Yeah, tell me where you get a bitey one and I'll buy some.
Right.
I can't find bitey of them.
You know when you go down a big market and you get those bratwurst rolls
Mm.
with that's pretty bitey.
I should ask them if they sell that. Because you can't get bitey at the supermarket.
They probably have a 20 litres.
I'll buy a 20 litres.
Well, it wouldn't go off.
Yeah, I'll put it in the user.
Wow.
Nice, Andy.
Yeah, someone had to play it properly.
Dave. This is going straight in.
Listen to the noise.
I don't think it made it. Let's see what happened.
It's right. I think it's just this pace, really. That as soon as it went out of steam, it started taking a break.
That'll be Steve. I'll turn it off. That's
We'll talk about that later.
It's a good pace.
Nice putt, Dave.
That was really.
Tough. You're powering away now, Andy.
Mm.
A nice press, Andy.
Yeah. Charge, really.
Andy likes to describe it as sticking the boot in.
Right. Foot in the throat.
We all like to refer to it as that. Ooh.
Does it always have to involve footwear? That's all I ask.
The bother boots come out.
Right. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay.
Pity it's not a tailwind. Very.
Yeah. I'm going to have a good look at this. Oh.
Oh, yeah, well, you're right. Because with a following wind, you'd be on.
But what an exciting shot to try and get it close to the pin. And to the right is water.
Yeah.
You
You don't.
get it wrong and it's having a swim.
See.
Pretty good.
Ta-
You out trimming him, Dave. Showing him who's boss.
No, I just didn't go up as far up the slope as he did. But I'll take whatever psychological edge I can get.
Oh,
Oh, Dave, Dave!
Oh my God! Hook! Hook! Ah!
Why you were trying to take distance off that is beyond me.
I had a plan.
It wasn't a cunning plan, was it?
It was cunning.
It was coming in the
It's
creation.
just-
Yeah, the
It's just-
execution was the problem.
yeah, I was just going to say execution was the only flaw in the plan.
Gee, how's that for a view?
You know, they went nowhere.
And we've
As well.
just stayed behind the player playing the shot.
I know, it was weird. Well, that just cost me the game. I'm going for double busted all by myself.
You are up. I thought that was your one mission was to get out of it.
Yeah, it was. No, it was to get out of busted. I
Uh,
didn't say whether it would be double busted or out of busted.
Oh, shot.
Okay.
percentage.
No, no.
It's okay.
Mm.
Sunwork.
Good shot. You know, I thought that was a cat there. There's a bloody seagull in the background.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I thought that was fading away. Well done.
Yeah.
It was a little bit.
Right. Okay. All over this putt like a rash. Well, I don't see anything other than dead straight. It was dead straight.
Lovely.
Well done. Holding that two-stroke lead.
Mm.
197, 14. Right, let's have a look at this pin. Oh. Oh, this is a nasty little pin, this. As you will shortly see. Ah,
Yeah, right on the edge.
do off the green.
Alright, let's have a look. Yeah. It's ideal, is it?
Yeah, it seems to be running on a kind of a sort of uphill and then goes downhill, so it's a little plateau where it's at.
It is a tight little pin. And that's not a bad line if it's enough club. So what did you put that way? 1, 2. I reckon you hit 1, 1. That wasn't enough. So I wish I had the 4-iron, but I don't. It's the only way.
Oh no, here we go.
Oh God, yeah. Lock up your daughters. Here it comes.
Incoming. Not too bad.
That'll be a fun putt.
It will be
Prob-
a fun.
It's probably getting better the further it comes
Oh,
down.
I'm going to give you the read.
No, that's not me. That was your landing
Okay.
spot.
It's funny how the landing spots sometimes look like a marker.
Hmm.
Tell you what, this is to land it on this ridge point. Right, land it there. Should do.
Good window for Dave.
Well, not much of a window.
Yeah.
It's kind of nasty.
Yeah. Pixel.
It's kind of very nasty. You're up here and down. Okay, so I want to get it to 7 feet. 26. Okay. Let it roll.
Oh, you're going to give me a read now. Thank you, Dave.
I was going to say, based on how he's putting, I wouldn't be relying
I'd
on it.
like you to read, Andy. I'm putting that bad.
That's like just about close.
You've got a great spot to come in from.
Hmm. Doesn't seem like enough. Still doesn't.
Called it.
That's pretty good. Oh, that's good.
Nice putt.
Very nice. Okay, where are we? left, right. Ah!
Oh my god! Wow. That didn't look like it could stay out.
But it did.
Suddenly, it's a one-stroke game again.
Mm, 2 holes to go. Anything can happen.
483. A nice easy par 4. Wow. Good drive.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep. Good.
Yeah.
Who's going to make my hand up this radish? Big market. Why? This radish roof.
Type
And shape.
Yeah, we thought it. Yeah.
You got greedy.
This radish is
It's not a great spot.
Exactly.
right. I'm feeling like I can win, but I'd just like to
Hit a good shot.
hit a good shot or two. Have a crack here. I'm happy with that shot.
It's a beauty.
It is a beauty.
It's getting better.
Got it. I have to say, it's been the low point of your super hook career tonight. I think.
Not one has worked.
No, they've all been, and not only have they not worked, they've been disastrous.
Super disasters instead of super hooks.
They've been the Alewa of your golf.
There's been a lot of arm crossing going on.
Don't sugarcoat it, Phil. Please don't. It needs to be told the truth.
Right. Okay, I'll stop holding back.
Not too much reality, please. That looks great. It bites.
Oh,
Lovely shot, Dave.
it is a lovely shot.
So,
I've got all sorts of issues here.
Can you get the loft, Andy?
Well,
Oh, what's the
Okay.
saying?
trouble is,
Oh, I see. Put a little draw.
Let's go in the super hook.
oh, the trouble.
He's going to use that phrase. That hasn't helped anyone.
Well, I can't win it from here, but I can certainly lose it from here.
That is the same.
So I think we'll just rely on my up and down skills. Can I go there? So possibility. That is a definite possibility. Right, let's have a look where that goes. Even that's not brilliant. But we're going to go with it.
So they weren't impressed.
How could you go back to that now? Oh,
Oh, I was trying to get on. But that's not bad either.
Well, the whole thing is with screens, because my son was watching Lord of the Rings last night, and he had a screen that size, but it's here. And I just thought, well, if you're 4 meters away from a wall, and you've got a massive screen, or if you're nice shot,
Great shot.
There's a beauty, Andy.
and if it or that size screen that far, I mean, when you look at it, the angle is all the same.
Yeah.
Whereas here, it's a bit bigger.
It's like being at going to the cinema and seeing an extreme screen or something like that. It's the same aspect ratio.
And I think it's the angle coming out from your face.
Yeah.
That's the important thing. So, but this is more surround because you're so close to a very big screen.
Oh,
Very
crikey.
But I guarantee if that screen stopped working, that screen forget after about 3 hours, of course.
But I'd still replace it.
Straight. Fuck it.
It's a 75-inch recorder.
Oh,
Oh,
leave it. I thought it was going to go the other way.
yeah.
It's right at the end.
Some good information. One bad at the very end, and one is just something else.
Right. Definitely breaks left to right. How much? We shall shortly see.
That much.
Oh. Yes.
Wow.
Nice part.
Another one, Andy. Fantastic.
That was a big save, that.
Well, like you said, you're going to rely on your up and down skills, and it's just perfect. Oh,
Yeah.
Dave.
You're just getting rid of it all in one go. You are 6 shots behind,
Well,
7 shots behind.
it's only a working hypothesis, but considering that maybe extra beer plus red wine don't help,
Yeah.
it's possible.
Well, there's empirical evidence.
It's only anecdotal at this. It's only anecdotal at this stage. I'll have to repeat the experiment many times over
And
to
then
be
we'll-
sure.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I was just going to say it
Yeah.
is empirical and anecdotal.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, we need to do full double blind.
You're thinking there's a small sample size.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which surprises me in itself.
Well, you'll be trying to work out whether your ability to cope with alcohol is a normal distribution or whether it's some other kind of weird distribution.
Well, the interesting thing, Andy, is that there's an inverse proportion. Like, even though I'm playing worse, I care less. so there's that. I'm having a good time. Watch me bound over this bunker with fearlessness. Yeah, the tiger
Wow.
line.
Beast mode.
But I've got to pick up 7 on this hole, so I had to take a chance.
Of course.
You okay?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yep, it is.
What's this last hole called?
The 18th.
Good answer. I'm already on the 19th myself.
Well, I thought because it was between 2 bodies of water, it might be called the spit.
Yeah, the dummy spit for me.
The spit for most. Ah, here's that double green again. Yes.
Well, he might have that putt to snatch a draw, depending on what Andy does. But
Let's have a look at this. Oh, I can see the little pin now. 184. Happy with that.
Yeah. Here. Yes.
Done the job.
Safely on the dance floor.
Yep.
It's 26 feet away, Dave. Hmm.
Feet.
Are you going to give Andy a read? No, not really.
Not really.
No, he's off.
Scotchman's. Your turn. Pretty much straight.
Yeah, it was.
Felt like it.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, it is me. Right. You know what? You've got to force Uncle Dave to hold his putt. What you don't
Well,
want to do is give him a.
Well, this to win and just wave to the crowd.
Oh, no, this is interesting. Oh, no, it's not. Oh. 26 nines. Okay. 7. Stop there. Don't want it 4 feet. 5. That's not what I wanted.
You should be okay from there.
Excitement.
Alright, don't mind me if I spend some time over this putt.
Four, but if he sinks it, he'll find it in.
Interesting. Shit. That's flat. That's my prediction. 26 down 10. Ah!
Oh!
Wow.
What a putt.
Oh, baby!
I did not think that was going in.
Oh, I thought that was zoom and
It was moving.
Well, I think it's just as well it was moving, Dave, because it held its line.
there.
Yeah, well played, Dave.
Wow. What a clutch part.
Praying there's absolutely no. I don't think there
I
is
didn't
any-
see any break on it, Andy.
Nah, there's no break in this.
Well, all that for half a
oh, I
point,
can't-
but
That was a good comeback in the last couple of holes.
Yeah, look at that. Only one person had a birdie in the last 3 holes.
Yeah, and that was the thing that hauled you back into it.
wow,
Great.
that was exciting.
Look at that 5 threes on the back nine for you, Dave.
Mm. Well, Andy had 3 threes as well. 4 threes, yeah. Oh, that was a bit of fun.
Wasn't it?
I had a 38 on the back nine compared to their
The
32.
twos, yeah. So,
Something made me deteriorate.
well, like, that's what you lost by, isn't it? 6, or you lost by 7 in the end. Or, no, 8. No, 7.
Yes.
Lost by 7. And you lost 6 of those on the back. Right.
Thanks, Cat Nook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It must have been the salami.